Happy Saturday morning. Yes, it's time for a book in between so many duties, so many obligations. Pull this from downstairs. So many project deadlines. There's joy in just taking time to breathe, listen to music, dance, celebrate. Well, name of this book is The Retired Kid. Is that possible? Can you retire from being a kid? I don't know. But it looks like John Agee is both the author and illustrator, so another talented being. Let's see what John says. At the happy sunset retirement community, there's Ethel, Myrtle, Harvey, and Tex. When was the last time you visited a senior or a retiree? They're the ones who have the wealth of knowledge. Yep. And then there's Brian, the retired kid. He's here to escape school homework. I'm trying to escape homework right now. I have so much to do, research. Oh, goodness. And daily chores. I did some of my chores. Did you? Saturday morning chores? Yeah, still have a few to do. But retired living has its challenges. Really? Especially when you're 60 years younger than everybody else. You might not be able to relate and be a good peer or living partner. Okay. The retired kid. Come on. It's hard work being a kid. First of all, there's school. We've all been there studying, projects unending, and we might not see the connection of how it's going to help in the future. Yeah, I hear you. Then there's soccer practice, violin class, voice lessons. Oh, I sound like an overscheduled kid. I don't know. Walking Sparky, babysitting your little sister, not to mention having to eat your vegetables. Well, I'll tell you, those vegetables and fruit will give you energy to walk Sparky and to babysit your sister and to have a successful soccer practice. I'm telling you, because if you eat the junk, you're going to want to fall asleep. That's why I was like, I'm not going to eat until the evening because I know I would be falling asleep, nodding my head, reading all this information. Yeah, so make adjustments. Well, anyway, so one day Brian decided to retire. It's been a wonderful, only 8 years, he said, but I need a break. Look at his family. So the people in a retirement home are like over the age of 68, but he said it's just too much. It's too much for me to handle. A lot of people feel that way. Overscheduled adult, overscheduled elementary student, high schooler. Oh my goodness. And then when they don't put the phones away at night and get a good night rest, oh, forget it. His parents thought he was joking, so they threw him a retirement party. That's precious. What does it say? Over the hill. But Brian was serious. The next day, he flew to Florida. To the Happy Sunset Retirement Community. This is a precious book. This is really cute. Because we might complain about our circumstances and we see that the grass may not be as green as we thought on the other side. I don't know. But let's see. Ooh, look at this. I don't know. Their grass does look green. And the trees and the leaves. Happy Sunset was a lovely place. Look at this. swimming pool, exercise, sunbathing. They got the tennis court over there. Oh, this is really lovely. There was a swimming pool, tennis courts, and a snack bar. Wow. And he has his golf clubs. I was looking for that. Wow, thought Brian. I should have retired years ago when he was like 4 in pre-K, in nursery school. No, you gotta work first, son. You might think you're doing a lot, but take advantage of your pre-retirement years of refreshment. Happy Sunset was full of interesting people. There was Ethel, Wally, Tex, Myrtle, and Phyllis. Welcome, man. Welcome, Miami. Yeah, they have a lot of experience. You might not be there yet. Take one day at a time. Yeah. And there was Harvey, a retired plumber. So what did you used to do? He asked Brian. I was a kid. A kid, said Harvey. That's hard work. That's so sweet. This is kind of precious. Let's put it in perspective, the things that we have to do and when we're complaining. Oh my. Being retired was not hard work. There were card games. There was golf. My son would love that. Let's see. Because I'm in his room and you see this? Yeah. I have so many of these all around the house. Oh, goodness. There were afternoon naps. Oh, wow. I'm telling you, that does look good. I'm not going to lie. Just thinking about being on the water, Lake Michigan last week. Oh, it was perfect weather. And the water was just green, blue, turquoise, teal. And it was warm. It was just wonderful. And now today it's chilly. Gray. Yeah. But still, there's beauty in every day. Let's look at this. Some days Harvey took Brian fishing. Oh, he was sweet. And to a ball game. Oh. Look at that. They're just so full of glee. Yeah, they deserve it. Or to the movies. So, what do you think, kid? He said. Isn't retirement a blast? What about the retirees who don't go to Florida or do not relocate? I don't know. But Brian wasn't sure. Being retired meant having to listen to Tex go on and on about his hip replacement. Looking at hundreds of snapshots of Myrtle's grandchildren. Oh, this is too cute. Or watching long documentaries of TV. Now, I like that. I do. Maybe in chunks. This is too funny. Just learning. There were other things too, like early morning yoga. Oh, that's nice. Well, exercise. Knitting classes. Weekly checkups when Brian wasn't even feeling sick. Oh. Friday night swing dancing. Wally's prune juice smoothies. Not to mention sitting on Ethel's false teeth. Oh, man. Guys, are you all giving a good picture, an accurate picture of retirement? Maybe at that retirement center. But the retirees I know, they're spunky, full of life, verve. They have function, vitality. After 3 weeks of retirement, Brian was fed up. It's no use, he said. I don't fit in. Listen, kid, said Harvey. When retirement gets you down, you have to think back to the good old days. The good old days never fails, said Harvey. Look at that. Oh, wow. He's really chilling. So Brian found a quiet spot under a palm tree and thought back to the good old days. How are your good old days? And like I said, I just mentioned last Saturday, the sun, water, and the music. And then the night before, music at favorite venue, all listening to, gorgeous. And then looking at the sights. Yeah, you do the same. Your good old days could be yesterday or last week or last month or last year. But I don't know if he had enough good old days to reflect upon. It's important we have that. Let's see. Very soon he started remembering things. Good things like the time he scored a goal for the soccer team. Yeah. Good old days. The time he aced his math test. The time he hit the perfect note on his violin, which is very difficult to do. Yeah, those are the good old days. You think of some from this week. Walking home in the sunshine. What's another good old day for you? What about eating something yummy? What about accomplishing? Not focusing on food. Well, healthy, the salad, because he didn't like the vegetables, but how did you feel after you ate a plate full of natural food versus a greasy burger, a greasy food that weighed you down and you feel sleepy and you couldn't keep your eyes open? Oh, this is helping me. This is helping me. Yeah. Or helping a student finally understand, and they're like, yeah, I got it. Yeah, now I understand that the fourth note on the treble clef on a line is a D. I got it. Every good body does. D. E, G, B, D, F. That's a good feeling. Those are the good old days. You name some. He remembered singing in the school musical. Yes. Making his little sister laugh. Precious. Throwing Sparky the ball. These are the little things. Said, savor the little things, because one day you'll realize those little things were not little at all. He even remembered that broccoli wasn't so bad if you covered it with, cheddar cheese. But, still. There's so many ways to eat the vegetables and enjoy it. Brian made up in his mind, hey, Harvey, he said, I've decided to come out of retirement. Harvey wasn't surprised. Well, I'll miss you, kid. Aww. The next morning, Brian packed his things and wished everybody at Happy Sunset the best. Then he caught the first flight back home. Yeah. Some of us have to do that, but hopefully we don't have to go to Happy Sunset. Hopefully we can realize what we have in the moment, be content, and celebrate. What a beautiful book. I think there's another page. Yay! His parents were happy to see him. So were his teachers and all of his pals. It's hard work being a kid, said Brian. But guess what? He has some newfound wisdom for all of us. I love my job where I am right now. Beautiful, beautiful John Agee. He's the author of so many acclaimed books and the illustrator. Among them, Nothing, Milo's Hat Trick, Terrific, and The Incredible Painting, along with 7 books of wordplay, including So Much. I'm a Lasagna Hog. This was wonderful. Reminder, be content where we are and celebrate, whether in retirement or not.